Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and what do we have here? Box from Amazon, and what do we have here? Nice little Benchmade. Been a while since we've seen one of those on Jimbo TV, but yes, I've got another Benchmade back in my possession. I'm here to talk about this Benchmade large griptillion and show you guys another one because are you kidding me? This better be in here. Good. I was like, geez, I did not expect it to come with this red paracord also. Good job, Amazon. I thought that was coming today. But yesterday I had something show up kind of late at night from Amazon, and earlier in the day I had this full grip in M390 steel show up, which you know, I've shown both these knives on the channel before. I've had the large griptillion in the you know, desert tan with the black coated 154 CM blade, but that's just the regular Benchmade one. This is the Doug Ritter style drop point. Very cool, almost a spear, really. To be honest, it's really a spear. I love all the jimping and texture all over this knife. The inside jimping, how the jimping is exactly the same here on this back ramp, extends onto the knife, and man, it's just perfect. Right here in the back, it just everything about it is just perfect. The materials, man, this plastic feels a little bit nicer. It's a Knife Art exclusive. It's a little bit different than the regular stuff that they use, I think. I could be wrong. Could be the exact same polymer, but maybe it's just got a bit different of a texturing on top. But yeah, it feels a little bit different. And of course, it's in the upgraded M390 steel, which if you don't know what that is, if you're maybe familiar with 20CV, it's the next generation of that, and it's got about double the amount of silicone in it. So that makes it a wicked sharp slicer, stays sharp for long, gets really crazy sharp. And I guess a little story time. So in another video recently, I mentioned that I was starting to see an ex-girlfriend of mine, and and as I say, I'm busting out Spyderco here. When we when we were dating, I got her an Ontario Rat 1. Or no, Rat 2. Ontario Rat 2, the smaller one. And it was, you know, pretty nice knife, obviously. Especially at the time, I was not as crazy about knives as I am now. Ugh! Ugh! What is this? What is this knife? Anyway, I got her that Rat 2. Oh my god, see how hard I'm pushing this here? Guys, this knife sucks so much that it's distracting me from finishing my story here. Got that Rat 2, she loved it. We ended up breaking up, but she told me that she carried it and used it for months after. And then one day she went to a sporting event, and they looked in her purse, and they confiscated the knife, and she was pretty torn up about it, she told me. So, man, that kind of touched my heart, you know. I was very appreciative that she used and cared for and, you know, really enjoyed the knife that I gave her. Given a lot of knives to people and never heard about it again. So I decided I wanted to get her another pink knife now that we're dating again. And, you know, that Rat 2, it's about, you know, it's like 20, 30 bucks, whatever, depending on the retail you get it at. So I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'll get her something a little bit nicer. 50 buck range, 60 buck range, something like that. So I went with this Spyderco Squeak, I think it's called. Yeah, the Squeak in pink. And this is actually kind of a slip joint, really. It's a half-stop slip joint. You can just see it right there. There's no back lock like the Endura. And here's the difference in size between a Delica. So it's a tiny little thing, because the Delica is already, you know, pretty much just right at 4 fingers. That's got the nice back lock disengage. Feels safe. Feels it locks in, yeah. And, you know, a lot of slip joints. You know, when you go like this, they start to go, right? They start to go. We're going to talk about that Bulldog in another video soon. But this squeak knife, when you start pushing on this as hard as you can, man, it really has no give. It's tough. I mean, maybe I'm starting to wear it in finally now after fucking cranking on it. But man, it was feeling pretty dangerous, and especially with how tiny this handle is. I didn't feel safe letting her use that, to be honest. So, while we're talking about that handle, I gotta say that this material is just not nice. You want to talk about shitty handles, shitty plastic handles, like the grip, this feels way nicer. And I know that people don't love these FRN Delicas, but the texturing on this is much nicer than this little like crappy waffle bullshit. So this is basically a shit knife, and I highly recommend anyone stay away from it if they're thinking about just trying to get their girlfriend, wife, daughter, or little pink knife or whatever. Skip the Spyderco Squeak for real, because it's just not, it's not up to snuff with their stuff if you're going to be paying the money. So what did I get instead? Well, I got myself the grip, so I figured I'd pay up a little bit more. Look at that, right out of the box. Right out of the box. Ugh. That needs a little oiling. But all I did was drop a drop of this mineral oil, and I got to show it on the channel again, because people keep asking me, what's in the bag? What do you have in the bag here? Oil bag. Paper towel, mineral oil. That's it. How are we doing on time? 7 minutes. Perfect. So, got some time to show you guys this pink grippy. So you can see it's a little bit bigger. You get full 4-finger grip on here. This is the, you know, the Delica killer, or, you know, the comparison. I believe this one's 154 cm. Yep. Says it right up there in the corner. Again, identical gimping. Full finger gimping, jimping. I'm just joking around. It's got the back, it's got the butt, it's got this nice little pad out here. And do these look nice together or what? Obviously it's the Mel Purdue version of their drop point, but you know. It's interesting how they put the butterfly on this side, and they put the butterfly on the clip side here, and then they switch the ooh, almost fucking stabbed myself. Put the maker logos right there. But yeah, man, these are going to be perfect. I can see us EDCing these together. We're going to be so cute, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to, you know, she's been, you know, great ever since we started doing it again. She's been really helping me around the house. I've been super busy, so I wanted to just show her that I appreciated her taking care of the knife. And I might as well just do this right now. I'm just gonna drop a tiny bit in here. A little bit of oil in there. One more drop. That'll do it. And then I'll put one on top here, yeah. There we go. Work it all in. Alright, let's see now. Woo! Starting to go, starting to go. This one's fresh. I bought the orange one used, obviously, because this is a what's it called? Oh. You gotta love it. You just gotta love when you properly oil and break in and axis action. You know, honestly, maybe I just need to crank down that screw a little bit. That seems to be the case, that this screw, the pivot screw right here, is just a little bit too tight. So I'll grab a screwdriver and fix that, and she'll be free falling for sure with that oil in there. But yeah, guys, you know, if you want to get your lady a pink knife, either go with the $20 to $30 Ontario Rat 2, which will be about this size also, if you want to, you know, budget option. Or if you want to go for something really nice, a Spyderco, a Benchmade, maybe, you know, maybe get a pink Delica. I think there might have been some pink Delicas, but I don't know. For some reason, I just wasn't feeling this knife for her. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I kind of knew I had this grip coming, and I love the orange. It's so fun. I knew that pink grips were out there. I had always kind of seen them on the internet, and figured I'd just get one for the channel because I showed the Delica enough. Might as well get some Benchmades back in my life. So cheers, guys. Glad to have some Oregon blades back in my collection here. And that's it from me. Actually, I'll probably be filming a couple more videos. I got to go do some work right now, but I'll be back in the review room soon. So please subscribe, like this video, and check out the Jimbo Knife Fam, where I'm always posting pictures and other cool stuff. See ya.